In front of me here is one of my absolute favorite quick protection products on the market. That would be Gyeon WetCoat. Now this is a instant hydrophobic sealant for your vehicle. Now this is meant to be used on all exterior surfaces, from paint to glass to plastic, trim, wheels, everything. It is one of my absolute favorite products, one that I grab off the shelf all the time when I'm doing maintenance washes, quick cleanups on vehicles. It is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna run you guys through the entire product line here of what it does, how it works, show you it demonstration, and show you what I've done here on my Model 3 Performance with it. Welcome back to another out of spec detailing video here from Clear Detailing in Northern Colorado. Let's jump into it. Now, protection is one of the best things to obviously protect your vehicle. There are many different types of them. There are waxes, there are sealants, there's ceramic sprays, there's full strength ceramic coatings, and then there's paint protection film. Now, I am a certified Gyeon ceramic coating installer, and I truly believe in doing full strength ceramic coatings. Now, this product over here is a little bit different. It's a sprayable coating, but it's really more on the line of a sealant. Now, Gyeon WetCoat is really meant to be used on previously ceramic coated vehicles and then used as a top coat on it. So if you can think about it as basically building these layers on top of the coating, essentially you have protection for your protection, if that makes sense. Now, one of the things that I've been using Gyeon WetCoat for are some of my personal vehicles as well with maintenance washes. So this is my 2023 Tesla Model 3 Performance that I purchased in October of 2023. And as the old saying goes, the mechanic's car is always broken and the detailer's car is always dirty. My Model 3 Performance over here has yet to go through my full paint correction, polishing, and importantly, ceramic coating steps. So in the meantime, I went through a full Colorado winter and we're now into mid-summer with my Model 3 Performance here. The only form of protection that I've used on the paint, trim, glass, and anything like that has been Gyeon WetCoat. Now, Gyeon WetCoat should not be a replacement for a full strength ceramic coating, although it does have quite a few benefits of it. One of the other benefits of it is that it's so unbelievably easy to apply. So over here we have a 500 ml bottle, which is of course 16.9 ounces. You can purchase this on Amazon, you can purchase it from Detailed Image, Gyeon, wherever you see fit. Now, prices on this are a little bit high, definitely, but the ease of use and how well this product works is truly amazing. So you can pick one of these bottles up for $20.99 through Gyeon North America. And I just checked on Amazon and it was right around $24.99. So a little bit price discrepancy there, but definitely go pick it up wherever you see fit. Now over here, we have a gallon of it, and this is actually basically exactly what you get in the bottle. This is not a product that you dilute. It is straight use, straight into the bottle, ready to go on the vehicle. Now the gallon is quite expensive. It retails for $90 even. So quite expensive, I will say, but again, you're getting a lot of protection on here for short-term use. So again, the whole rationale with this product really is meant to be a top coat, but you can use it as short-term protection. Maybe if you're waiting to get your car ceramic coated, maybe if you don't have the budget to fully ceramic coat your car. Now, it's funny in the detailing industry, I don't think a lot of people quite understand this. The actual ceramic coating part is not necessarily the expensive part. The expensive part really goes into the prep of it, the paint correction, the finishing polish. That takes an extensive period of time, and then actually prepping it so that the coating physically bonds on there and lasts for years and years to come. Here at the shop, I use this over here for paint coatings. This is Gyeon Infinite Base Type 1. This is a certified only pro level ceramic coating. It comes with a 5-year warranty. So durability is really the main benefit for doing a ceramic coating, as well as the self-cleaning effect. Your car stays cleaner longer, and it's a heck of a lot easier to clean when it does inevitably get dirty. Yes, your car, when you get it ceramic coating, will get dirty. Now, ceramic coatings, the whole way I like to premise this to customers and people interested in them, they're a sacrificial layer that sit on top of your paint. They're supposed to protect the paint underneath. They absolutely do not protect against rock chips, against scratches, and etching from negligence of washing your vehicle or lack thereof of washing your vehicle. So you can water spot ceramic coating. You can get scratches. You can get rock chips. But if you maintain your vehicle, hand wash it, and really take care of it, it is an unbelievable product. Now, Gyeon Infinite Base Type 1 is really meant only for paint. You can use it on areas on the Model 3 Performance here, like on the satin black trim. You can even use it on wheels. My Martian MW05s here are actually coated with Gyeon Infinite Base Type 1 as well, and you'll see a demonstration of how that looks later in the video. But I want to premise this of just being my absolute favorite ease of use protection. Now, this has been a new market segment that has been kind of developing for years and years. Now, originally, one of the first sprayable protection products, essentially the way you use this is very different from a traditional ceramic coating. It's very different from a wax, from a sealant, even from a ceramic spray. What this actually does is after you've finished fully washing your car and it's perfectly clean, you then have water on here, you spray the product on and rinse it off. Again, we'll be doing a demonstration later on in the video. It is unbelievably easy to use. Now, early days of this product started coming out, and one of the biggest ones was CarPro Hydro 2 and Hydro 2 Lite. And I was getting into these products early days, but I started to see a lot of issues with that product. And then one of the days, Gyeon WetCoat came out and I tested it and I was blown away by it. Some of the issues you run into with these ceramic sprays are they leave these little white dots all over your car and they're a pain in the butt to get off. And then you have to start getting into polishing your car. And then it's like, why am I adding protection that's causing more issues? Gyeon WetCoat goes on unbelievably clear. It adds gloss to your vehicle's paint and it adds quite a bit of hydrophobic ability to it. Again, not quite as much as a full strength ceramic coating. The big issue with this product, I shouldn't say issue, it's in a different segment than a ceramic coating, is its durability. They say 12 weeks on this, so it's a very short-term condensed product. It's not even as long longevity-wise as something like a traditional paint sealant that's going to last between 6 to 9 months. Then you have ceramic sprays that can be upwards of a year. But then on the flip side, you have wax that's about 1 month or so. So where this sits is in a really cool formula here. Now, yes, it doesn't have a ton of protection on it. And in all honesty, this product, especially here in the wintertime in Colorado, absolutely does not last. What you'll see is amazing beading effect right after you wash your car. You'll take it through a snowstorm, rinse everything off, and you'll start to notice areas that have already started degrading within a couple of weeks. The issue with this is it doesn't really have the ability to bond to your paint. It's more goes on top of it. But the nice thing when using it on something like a ceramic coating, it already has a base layer to bond to. Now, importantly, your vehicle needs to be clean to actually use this. But this product has been an absolute staple here, especially for maintenance washes. And the interesting thing, within Gyeon Infinite Base Type 1 warranty for your 5 years, you are actually required to use this product to help the base layer ceramic coating. Gyeon says every 6 months you want to use this. I do see that as a little bit too long. It's phenomenal. It seems to me like you can't get too much of this product on there. So when you get that amazing base layer and then you put something on top of it, you're only going to get more longevity out of that base layer ceramic coating. Now, importantly, this again is not meant to replace ceramic coatings, but you absolutely can. So like I said, my Model 3 Performance over here, I just physically have not had time to spend 5+ days getting the paint perfect, getting the paint coated, all of that stuff. I have been so busy at the shop that I have to find something in between. And I also recommend this product to a lot of customers that I see here at the shop. Sometimes I get 3 to 4 months booked out and they're like, hey, I really want to put something on my car so it's not getting water spots all over it and it's not a pain in the butt to clean with that naked paint. Now, the other benefit of this product is it being completely touchless and easy to use. We all know back in the day, wax was the big thing. You'd put a nice layer of carnauba wax, the car was glowing, but it took quite a bit of time. And it also can scratch your vehicle's finish because you're hand applying it on there. Any sort of dust or dirt that lands on there, you're scrubbing it into the paint. Same along goes with any sort of sealant. And same also goes along with ceramic sprays. My whole rationale in my detailing kind of philosophy is to touch the car as least as humanly possible. So when I'm doing hand washes, I am touching only after I've done a pre-rinse solution, rinse the car off, refoamed it, hand wash it, and then I hand dry it. But I don't really want to touch it that much. I don't want to go in there and try and fix this spot, try and fix that spot. If you maintain these things, you're not having to do that. And that's why this product is so amazing. So now that you understand a little bit of where this product sits between waxes, sealants, ceramic sprays, and full strength ceramic coatings, let's give you a demonstration of what my Model 3 Performance looks like with quite a few applications of this product. Like I said, I had driven this car quite a bit in the winter time. Every single time it came in for a wash here, I could already see the wet coat degrading a little bit, but I don't expect it to be like an unbelievable full strength ceramic coating that you're spending hours and hours and hours applying. It quite literally takes me 5 minutes to do a whole car. And the beauty of this product, being that it's a sprayable form of a little bit of coating on there, if you will, is it gets in all the nooks and crannies. Areas like up here where you have your wipers and your cowl, lower grills, spray this stuff on there, rinse it away. That is all protected for a little bit of time. It is truly awesome. So let's jump into my current condition of my car and then a demonstration of how you actually apply this product. So before we jump into application, let me show you a little bit of the durability of how the wet coat has been holding up on my Model 3 Performance. Now, as I said before, I haven't ever ceramic coated this. I've owned this car since October of 2023, and all that I've had time to apply on it was Gyeon WetCoat. I really need to go through and fully ceramic coat it, but this is a good in-between option. Now again, this is not necessarily meant to be a standalone product, although it can be used as that. It's really meant to be used as a booster on top of a ceramic coating. The rationale behind that, again, you're building these layers up. So you have your base coating, and then you apply this booster every 6 months, every 4 months, whatever you deem fit for your vehicle, and it helps out substantially. But this is the water behavior on what was a completely unprotected paint that I've been running since October. Now, of course, like I said before, I have applied this multiple times. If I had to guess off the top of my head, probably 8, 9, 10 times since October. So it's a little bit heavier use, whereas like a ceramic coating, you really can go years and years and years without even using a booster, but it definitely helps to use a booster on it. So again, I've used it on the windshield, on all of the glass up here. I've even used it in areas like this plastic trim in here, all over the matte black finish around the entire vehicle. And of course, my wheels have been coated with Gyeon Infinite Base Type 1 and then boosted with Gyeon WetCoat. And they are probably some of the easiest wheels to actually maintain. So it's been holding up okay. I haven't done WetCoat a full application of it in probably, I want to say 2 months or so. And I'm starting to see it wear off in those higher impact areas, especially down here behind the rear tire. You get a lot of debris back here. Down the side of the vehicle, you get a lot of debris. I'm also really starting to see it here on the mirror. So I'll actually show you the water behavior. But again, one of the things that I absolutely love about Gyeon WetCoat is even after a ceramic coating, it can protect those tiny little areas and just make everything clean up a lot easier. All of these little seams, everything in there just gets that little bit of protection. Very intricate grills like down here. You can just spray this stuff on and boom, you have a little bit of protection. Again, the whole rationale about having protection on your vehicle is it stays cleaner longer, and then inevitably, when it does get dirty, it cleans up a whole heck of a lot easier. So again, I've just completed an entire maintenance wash on this. Just a quick 1 bucket wash through the entire vehicle, and I've rinsed it off. But I want to show you a little bit more water behavior on this. So let me pull over my pressure washer here, and you guys can see real time of what it actually looks like. So what I want you guys to notice there, when I'm basically spraying this way, so like this, is the water that kind of sticks in this area right behind the wake. That is very indicative of more of a sealant instead of a ceramic coating. A ceramic coating is going to look more a lot like this wheel. And as you can see, it doesn't stick at all, but beads up unbelievably nice. Now, let's look at the mirrors here. And you can kind of see that is very indicative of when the wet coat has started to wear away. Again, this is a car that I very much need to get fully ceramic coated sooner rather than later. But I do want to show you a quick demonstration of how easy this product is to use. So I have my ready to use Gyeon WetCoat bottle here, and I just want to boost this until I can fully get it coated. Again, this would be exactly how you're going to use it on your previously ceramic coated vehicle. It's beating up nicely, and you just want to create a little bit of protection. All you do after you've done your hand wash, that's most important. Don't just rinse your car off and then seal in all the dirt. It needs a full hand wash. Spray this down, and you can see what the water immediately does there. That's probably a big enough section for me. Now I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to grab the pressure washer yet again. And what you'll see is it kind of beads up a little white. That's how you tell it's actually working. Again, most important thing with using a product like this, you absolutely do not want to use this in the sun. You don't want to use it when it's super windy outside. The car needs to be cool. It needs to be dry to the touch before you start washing, but especially with this step, because it can cause little spots that are a pain in the butt to deal with. But now look at the water behavior. Notice how like that back end there is actually beating up a lot better now. That's indicative of a freshly wet coated area. But it's just so awesome how you can go in and get all the intricate little areas. So again, I want to show you what this mirror does. You saw that it was a little bit starting to get kind of that area where it's hydrophilic, where it kind of sheets off. Boom, boom. Let me grab the pressure washer again. And it brings it right back. It is such an easy product to use. And again, you can use this on everything on the exterior. Paint, trim, glass. You can use it on wheels. You can use it literally everywhere. Even that textured black plastic, that little grill area. The Model 3 doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of it, but that whole area down there, you can then go in and do it. So that is how you apply Gyeon WetCoat. Super simple to do. Makes your life 10 times easier. Just boosting your coating. Again, you can use this as a short-term protection. Realistically, I think you're going to get about 2 months of use out of it. In the winter time, this stuff, every single time I wash the car, it basically strips it off. Colorado uses such harsh chemicals here in the wintertime. So every time I wash it, boom, have to go through Gyeon WetCoat. And again, it's expensive. It's 25 bucks a bottle, $95 for a gallon of it. You go through quite a bit of it, and it's really meant to be a short-term protection or the booster on top. So let me give you my final thoughts and full review of this product. I gotta say, it is one of the most impressive products I've ever used. It is unbelievably easy to use. Literally anybody can use this. And I highly recommend you use this in your maintenance routine of a ceramic coated vehicle. And again, if you're in a pinch or maybe you can't afford to do a full strength ceramic coating, this is a fantastic option for you. Again, this is really meant to be a top coat, but you absolutely can use it as something in between, like I've shown you here on my Tesla Model 3 Performance. Now, price, I would say, is one of the challenging things with this because it is quite expensive. I go through gallons and gallons and gallons of this stuff. If I had to guess, I probably went through 7 or 8 gallons of Gyeon WetCoat last year on my personal vehicles, on customers' maintenance details. I use it so freaking much and absolutely love the product. So it can get expensive. If you're really wanting the best protection, I would definitely look into paint protection film if you absolutely hate rock chips. But if you're like me, kind of against paint protection film, again, go watch some of those videos if you haven't already, and just want a ceramic coating and then just want to keep it nice for years and years and years to come, check yourself out some Gyeon WetCoat. Thanks so much for watching another out of spec detailing video. I'll leave the links in the description below for these products here, and hopefully you can keep your car protected. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one soon. Bye-bye.